Flying Monkey Rally, day number 1. We're going to head to the Torroweap overlook today. I'm riding with my son Chris here. He's on the old KLR, and my son, excuse me. There's my son Chris. He's on the 650 GS, and there's my son James. He's on the old KLR. We've just had the group meeting, divided into 3 groups. Everybody is kind of dispersing now, so we decided to go to the Torroweap today. I don't know how far it is out there. It's probably a couple hundred miles out there, 250, something like that. So, we're looking forward to meeting a lot of nice people here. Looks like everybody's ready to go. Got lots of KLRs. Lots of Beamers, lots of KTMs, Hondas, Suzuki's, about everything you find. Anyway, it's going to be a good day.
Well, I guess they're going to pull in here and check, see who needs gas, make sure we got everybody together, and then we'll head out. So, Mount Carmel Junction. I've been kind of riding a bit of sweep here. We got told riding with Chris and James and old Tyler.
Our most important fuel stop in Colorado City is only 30 miles away.
Right.
Make it 30 miles.
We're good. Yeah, let's see if some of them need gas, they can get her, or we'll head on to Colorado City, about 30 miles. Top them off there, and then from there into the overlook and back, I guess, is about a 150. There's the old coral pink sand dunes. That looks like some mighty fine sand there. Kind of riding sweep today with old Tyler, old eveRide. We're bringing up the rear, make sure everybody's makes it. The roads have been fairly good so far. We, a few ruts from when it's been wet or something, but other than that, piece of cake. Kind of windy today, but that at least that's kind of blowing the dust away, I guess. So what are we? We're about to, let's see, 610. Yeah, we've gone about 20 miles since we left the oil there already, so time flies when you're having fun. So it's a great day. Well, we'll see you on down the road a piece there, folks. I'm enjoying my day.
Okay, here we are at the intersection between Mount Trumbull and the road down to Torroweap. So anyway, it says Grand Canyon National Park 14 miles, Torroweap 21. So if we do the math on that, when we get to the park, it's 7 miles into the overlook. So anyway, we're headed that way. Yahoo! Well, guys, we had a bit of a oh shit moment. Chris was going up a step there, and anyway, he's going up the rock. The bike come up, hit him in the head with the windshield. Bike went down. We lost the clutch lever. We're hoping like heck them vice grips will hold, because we got 2 more miles to get over to the Torroweap, and then we got 100+ miles to get back to camp. So wish us luck, guys. Well, guys, it's 3:30. We spent over 2 hours at the ranger station. When we got in there, there was quite a group of bikes there. Anyway, apparently you cannot come into this area with an organized ride without having a special permit that you have to have in advance. So here we were with about 25-30 bikes or whatever, and so the way it turned out, they'd only let in like about 3 bikes at a time, because there's a maximum parking area in there, you know, a Target or whatever. So with the other people that had come in, you know, in Jeeps or side by sides or whatever, that's all he could do. So about 50% of the group bailed out. They went back. We were the last ones that stayed, so we had to wait. I actually, you know, had a good visit with Todd, the ranger, and I really, you know, he's a good guy. He's trying to do what's right. He's trying to do what he's told. He's trying to do what the law is. So anyway, we had a really good visit with Todd. I took his picture with the boys, and he took us into the old building there at the ranger station. He showed us their solar system. Well, they had a big old gang of batteries there. That outpost there is like totally green. They rely upon rainwater and catchment for the water, and then they're totally solar. And anyway, that rainwater and catchment system was actually put in there in the 1930s. And this Todd was really a really interesting guy to talk to, and he was very nice. He's been the ranger there for 9 years, you know, and then the place looks good. It's immaculate. He's doing a good job. He also showed me his new fat bike, electric bike that the ranger station, that the ranger or the park system had purchased for him. Because a lot of time when he's coming in here, see, it's about 7 miles in there, he'll ride the bike. And it's now this is an electric bike, so they're, you know, totally solar there, so he can recharge that bike on solar power and then ride it wherever he needs to go. So I think that's great that the park is trying out that technology, you know. So, but anyway, you know, the more people that gets on the planet, the more regulations they have, and the more regulations some people think we need to have, and control all the people that aren't nice. So, and you know, this is one of the few primitive places that's left. I mean, this thing is like totally primitive, and that's what makes it nice, is when you can go into an area and there aren't that many people there. So beautiful. But so anyway, Todd and I are friends, and I look forward to seeing Todd and visiting with him again. Now, move ahead a few minutes. We just headed in here, and I had the boys go first. They were doing quite well. We went up a little steep, ledgy place, and Chris tried to go up a little step with the BMW, and it's quite low. And whatever happened is whatever happened, but you know, kind of the windshield come up and I think probably hit his helmet or whatever, and it knocked him, and the bike went down. So we lost a clutch lever. So, and when you lose a clutch lever, that's like a oh my, oh shit moment, you know. So, because you cannot ride a bike without a clutch in this terrain. You know, if you're a damn good rider, you can do it on the oiled road maybe, but luckily I had a pair of vice grips in the old KLR, and there was a little stump left on the connected to the perch there, so we were able to put the vice grips on there, tried to get them real tight, and they kind of hang out a ways, but I'm pretty sure that Chris will be all right. I'm sure he'll be able to handle it, and I'm sure that he'll be extra careful. And probably only one more thing I want to say is when anybody goes down with their bike, you know, there's a lot of people that have a lot of advice on, well, this is how you do this and how you do that. You know, the old stand up on your pegs type advice. But still, it can happen. It can happen to anybody. You saw me just go around that tree there. It can happen. So not only just it can happen, but it will happen. So you got to be prepared. If you're out here, you're over 100 miles away from anything. Hopefully you better have some friends with you, and you better have some resources to be able to make a repair. So anyway, I'm just, you know, we're gonna cross our fingers and try to go easy and be careful and enjoy ourselves. And hopefully we can make it in here and out of here. But we, like I said, half of the group bailed out. They didn't want to wait there that long. We wanted to come in here. Chris has been here once. I've been here, maybe I've only been here once also. And then James has never been here, so he wanted to see it. So I'm glad we stayed. We had a good visit with Todd. He's a good guy. He's a good Park Service employee, trying to do what he thinks is right. So I about got ran over last time I come down here. I was just up here just ahead just a little bit, and there was a truck coming, and I thought he was going to kind of veer back his way, going around the turn, and he didn't. And he cut me off. I had the panniers on the bike. I had to stop the bike, and I had to lay it over on its side so he could get by me. So, having already suffered that lesson, I took the panniers off before I left this morning. So we'll just look in the mirror there. There comes James. He's doing all right. Yeah, I think we'll make it. So. Wow, guys, there we're coming up on the old canyon. The old Grand Canyon. That's the other side there. So. I looked at that sign, said, please stay on the road, and I thought it said, please stand on your pegs. Please stand on your pegs. Anyway, you know, when you get out the venture riding, you never know how long it's going to take. You can't really time things. You don't know if you'll get held up or delayed or You don't know if the bike's going to break. You don't know if you'll have to stop to help somebody else. On the way down here, there was a, let's see, there was a guy, I forget it, I didn't catch his name, but anyway, he was on the XR 650, and he hit some gravel on a turn and went down and wrenched his knee really bad. We kind of stuck there with him, tried to do whatever we could to help him straighten his shift lever. I gave him a couple of ibuprofens. He kind of walked it out there for a minute and then decided to come in. And anyway, he made it all the way to the Torroweap overlook. And then we just passed him. He was on his way out. So I hope he's all right. I hope he can get back to camp there in a reasonable time and, you know, get some ice on it, some more ibuprofen. So anytime you ride, somebody's gonna have a little problem, you know, or go down or whatever, and it could be you, could be your buddy, could be anybody. It happens. So just try to go easy, try to be safe, try to watch out for each other and help each other. So, boy, we're getting closer. Whirlwind. There's the restrooms. Watch for the guys. Hope they make it okay. There comes my boys. Hope they're okay. Oh, there's James. Good save. He'll be okay. Well, guys, this is what we have driven 7 hours for. I think we left, well, we didn't leave right at 9. We probably left more like 10. So it's 6 hours. So we've been 6 hours getting down here to the Torroweap. And we've had a few problems on the way. But it's going to be well worth it. Yeah, the view here is just spectacular. We'll follow Chris down here to the edge. I think it was 3 years ago. Chris and I were here 3 years ago with Tyler and Kurt, Jeff, Brian, gosh, I forget who all. Anyway, don't be stumbling, my boys. James is right there, and he says that's as far as he's going, but he's going to take some good photos. I think I'd get another step. Got to remember I got on trying to break in these new boots, so try to maintain control of my feet with my new boots. There we go. What do you think, Chris?
Pretty deep.
Deep subject, huh?
Yep.
You can see right over the edge there, right down to the, see the little ripples down in the green water in the bottom. It's 3,000 or 4,000 feet down there. Pretty awesome, salasam. Well, we had a little overlook, we had a little water, we had a little rest. You guys kicked their boots off, cooled them off for a minute, and we're ready to head on out. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'll come there again. I'll come there again. Next time I come, though, I'll only be with like 3 people. I guess if there's only like 2 or 3 of you, and you come down there to the ranger station, and if he's not standing out there in front, you just roll through. Come in here, get your view, and then roll back. So that's what we'll do next time. So anyway, it's been a really great day. I've had fun. I've met some more new people. Got to visit with people. I got to enjoy some fantastic riding. We had a few little mishaps, but we'll work through them. So we actually said a little prayer to the good Lord to ride with us, protect us on the way home, take us there in safety. So I want to thank you all for riding with us today. If you ever get a chance, come on out and check out the Torroweap, or I think the locals call it Torroweap. Check it out, it's pretty cool. That being said, this is Dr. Dual Sport signing out.